The entire mainstream media's purpose is to get you and your families agitated, to make you hate your neighbors, to make you hate each other. That is their purpose and stated goal, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. But they are ramping up the grooming agenda going on at Disney and other media companies right now. My gosh, this is crazy news. I'll show you what's going on. My name is John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator, and I've got Flying Sparks Ultralight Beams on Kickstarter right now. If you want something without racial division, without the whole LGBTQ content, that's just something you can read and just enjoy a heroic story, this is a great book for you. We're at 13,700. We passed our prior volume yesterday in its total, so I appreciate you guys for being there and supporting our channel. This is gonna be a great comic if you like good old-fashioned fun that the MCU used to provide you. Check it out, guys. That link is in the description below. I appreciate your support. Okay, here we are. This is from Jacob Smith at Bounding Into Comics. Disney's proud family, louder and prouder, advances racial division to children after previously pushing not-so-secret gay agenda. The story behind this show, which is a cartoon for children again, is the entire intention is to have pride, and to groom children, right? That is the entire purpose of this. It was a sort of middle finger at just Americans and general people because of DeSantis's law in Florida, which was, trying to get people not to groom their children in classrooms. It is a simple thing. So this is exactly what's going on now, and they are pushing it even further. So I told you at the beginning of this video that their entire agenda is to just divide everybody and of course indoctrinate people. They're trying to make the next generation of just people who watch this stuff angry at each other over race. This has been the playbook over the last 20 years. If you can make it about identity, you can control the population a lot better because they're not thinking. They're just reacting on emotion. They're reacting on just stupid visible characteristics. And so when you put this kind of programming into children, you're telling them, hate your neighbor because of their skin color. That's all it is at the end of the day. They claim it's to stop racism, but it's actually creating it in droves. It's totally the opposite of what they were doing back in the 90s when, we were kids and all that, when it was oh, don't see skin color, just love everybody, right? That's not a bad message at the end of the day. But this is the message now. You can tell it's just angry people. You're supposed to be angry. Children are supposed to be terrible. And here it is. We won't celebrate the history of hate they're holding up. It looks like a lot of hate going on right here. These are angry, hateful images. It's somebody shouting and screaming, fists in the air, angry, short, fat lady. My God. But here it is. So you get some men staring at each other longingly in this show. And then you get the best part we haven't even gotten to yet. Here it is. The bad influencer. Yes, this is the bad influencer. This is the one that your children are supposed to look up to, right? The overweight, obese, you can't tell what gender they are, androgynous person is what you're supposed to be as a child. This is the one that is actually, if you see all the sparkles and happy colors associated with this, it's all propaganda with Vision because they know that they're going to put this in for children's content. So that's how you get them hooked on it, and that's how you get them associating goodness with certain things and badness with certain things. That is the entire agenda in a nutshell. And oh gosh, you can see how how it reacts. Protesting in front of monuments. The history is bad. Everything good is now. We are restarting things. We're anti-history. We're anti the way things used to be. We're going to make a different world in our image rather than in the image that was originally created for America. Very sad stuff. But this is the hatefulness that Disney is pushing at this point. It is pure propaganda. It is aimed at young children, and there is nothing to it other than just pure hate and pure division. So sad. Gosh, the good news is nobody's going to watch it. I mean, gosh, can you imagine putting your kids in front of this? How sick must you be? I guess that's the question for the comment down below. Is there anybody who's actually putting their kids in front of this? Or is this just something they throw out into the wind and they just let it happen as some sort of golf clap for their boardroom where they want to talk about how virtuous each other are? Leave a comment down below with what you think. Hit that like and subscribe button. And of course, don't forget to back Flying Sparks. Gosh, what a pun there. That link's in the description below. See you guys.